Hey guys, what's going on? Lever 2000 here, and super excited to be bringing you a brand new farming simulator series on the map of Two Rivers. I'm Twitch streaming this, and then I'm also going to be putting on YouTube. I don't think that a lot of people are interested in watching on Twitch, but I figured I'd do it, and then if you want to watch live and give me input, you can, and if not, just check it out on YouTube, and I won't stream too long at a time. So I guess if you have YouTube input, I'll always be able to input that when I do stream it. So wherever you're watching, welcome to the new series. Like I said, it's on Two Rivers. I really wanted to do Coldbro Farm, but I really like using the big farming equipment, like the big harvesters, the big tractors, and Coldbro just is not built for that. Everything's super tight and narrow, and it's just absolute hell to move anything around. So I decided to do Two Rivers because it's more open and it's still a fantastic map. Like, I think we're gonna have a ton of fun on it. We could go back to the old series at some point. I'm not closing it down forever. I just feel like trying something new. And I kind of edited this one, so we're not taking a huge step back in terms of what we earned in the last one. Um, we have some good equipment in this, so we're going to be okay. It's not going to take us as long to build back up to where we were. And it's something different, a change of scenery, which I think is going to be good for everyone. So hopefully you guys like it, and we'll just get right into it here. We're starting with $100,000 on this, like I said, awesome map. It's really pretty. There's a lot of cool features. First of all, I think this is awesome. Our doors open and close. Little things. I think that's a really cool feature. So I'm excited about that. So that's the first thing. Now, like I said, I added some equipment to this. So we weren't taking too big of a step backwards. So we'll just walk around the farm here, and I'll show you what we got, and I'll show you where everything is. So first off, this is where we dump all of our crops that we harvest right in here. So we just drive up into this thing, dump it, pull out. In here is where we fill up. As you can see, our silos are inside, and this is the little nozzle that's going to dump it into to our tippers when they drive through. This is where our potatoes, beets, things like that are stored. And over here we'll start with these vehicles. Oh, this is where our livestock is as well. It's actually inside, and I can actually hear the pigs. Hopefully the sound levels are good. I was messing around with it quite a bit. Anyway, that's where that stuff is. We'll head over here. So we got this machine. Basically, you just pull it behind your tractor, and it's going to pick up straw, hay, grass. Actually, I'm not for sure if it picks up grass, but it picks up like straw and hay and stuff like that. And then we have a mower. We have the first level New Holland tractor, the TC 5.9. So if we just go in here and look at harvesters, it's not this first level harvester that only holds 4,200, holds 6,400, so it's a little bigger, and I think it's got a little wider what's it called? Man, I'm out of it. Header. It's got a little wider header on it. I'm out of the farming simulator talk. It's been a while since I played. Okay, so we got that. We have a fertilizer spreader right here. So in our other series, we have a sprayer. This one is I think it's just regular fertilizer spreader. It kind of shoots it out of the back here. It like drops onto those little discs, and the discs spin, and it shoots it all over your field. It's actually got a pretty wide radius on it apparently, so we're going to give that a try in this series. Next on our list over here, once we get here, we have a couple tractors. So these are nicer tractors. I didn't want to start with anything too crappy because we have a lot of bigger stuff to haul. So we got our Case 160. So I'll just kind of show you guys really quickly what we got here. So this is our better case tractor. It's this Puma 160. So it's actually got 203 horsepower, just a little less than the Lambo. So it's a pretty good tractor. It should be fine for pulling most of this stuff. All the tractors have weights on them already. The other one that you see in the barn here is this Dutes one, and it's the 7250. And that one's got 263 horsepower, so that's our heavy duty one. That's going to pull the really big stuff. So those are our two tractors here. Whoops, I closed the door on us. Open that back up. I think those sliding doors are really cool looking. I think they really add, you know, a little atmosphere to the game. So yeah, that's our big tractor. We have a large tipper. That's going to be for our larger harvester. We have our trusty sower right here that tills and sows the fields. And it's got pretty wide range on it. There is one bigger one, and I do want to buy it. That's probably going to be one of the things we look at buying first, but we'll get to that after. I couldn't go without having a big combine, so we had to go with this one. It's the one from our other series, the Case 7130. Yeah. I think that's, yeah, because this one has tracks, yeah. So it's, yeah, it's this Case one. Big capacity on it, 10,000, a little over 10,000. And then for the header, we have the 35-footer. So that's going to be our main harvester. And then over here, we have our only smaller tractor. It's not terrible tractor. It's just not huge. It's this 15014, whatever you want to call it. 145 horsepower, so it's not that bad. And then lastly, I don't think I've missed anything else. So lastly, we have the double tippers here, and that's going to be for the smaller combine. So these two, they actually attach to each other. I'm not sure how many you can do in a row, but I think two will be fine, so that we don't have to make so many trips. Because as you're going to see, our fields are a little further away. Not crazy far, but they're a little further. So take a drink here. Okay, so I think we're ready to get started. We have 3 fields that are ready to harvest off the start, and I think we only own 3. Take a look at our map here. This is kind of see-through, so it's kind of hard to see. Try to get it up against like a solid wall here so we can see it a little better. All right, so this is what we're looking at. So we're up in kind of just above the center of the map and a little to the east there, on our farm. We own field 20, 19, and 18. All the other fields aren't owned by us, as far as I know. And all those 3 fields are ready to harvest. I'm not sure what's planted on all of them, but maybe we can find out here. I'm not sure if it's going to tell us, though. Growth, fruit types. Okay, so we have a field of barley, we have a field of canola, and we have a field of wheat. And they are all ready to harvest. So we are going to get straight to work on that. The only thing I want to do first is take off withering, because I had to mess around with this for a while and I don't know how close they are to withering, and that would suck off the start of the game. Plant growth can stay on normal, and time scale on 5 times is fine. So yeah, let's grab our big harvester here. The other thing I was thinking of doing is when I'm driving vehicles, I was thinking about staying in the first person view. So what I mean by that would be to stay in this view. I don't know how it's going to work, but I don't know. At least it's more realistic, I guess. I feel like I'm going to run into stuff with this giant header on. We have to take the long way around here. Don't laugh too hard at me if I do run into stuff, because it's kind of just hard to see. You kind of got to like look around the corner, but it's kind of cool that it's realistic. I'm going to be hiring workers though, so it's not like I'm going to be doing a whole field like this or anything. Alright, so our first field is over here. Down this little dirt path, we got some like mountain goats chilling here. And this is our first field. And one cool thing about it, and this is actually really accurate to the real world. I've definitely seen this a lot before, and I'll just change my view here for a sec. So we have a giant power tower that is sitting in the middle of our field, and a lot of farmers now are using GPS to harvest their fields, and they actually just literally program their combine to drive the field by itself. And there was some issues running into those towers because the GPS didn't know they were there. So that's how I kind of know about that. And yeah, so that's kind of cool. That's something we're going to have to keep an eye out for, that the combine doesn't get stuck on them or anything. But yeah, let's just open this up. Oops, that's not opening it up. Let's unfold this and hire a worker, and let's get going here. We're ready to start. And we can kind of get everything else in place, so perfect. He's going to get started there. And let's get this guy on the go. I think we're going to go to our other field with this guy. So we're going to have to drive up the hill really quickly here, and I'm already forgetting to drive in this view. But I get distracted there showing that tower off. I think that's the only tower on our fields right now, so it's not too bad. But like I said, we'll have to keep an eye on that. So we'll just drive up the hill here and get started on our... So I think this field is barley that we just started on. This is a way worse view on this. Holy crap, it's hard to see. I guess we can start unfolding this while we're driving. And look at all these settings. Holy crap. Alright, so I think our second field, the one we're just about to get to here, is wheat. As far as I know, anyway. And it's kind of like an odd-shaped field, so I don't really know how this is going to go. And I'm just actually... Well, no, I guess if we just line it up at the edge here, I don't know, hopefully it'll be fine. We'll try to do this the real way. See how it goes. Alright, I think we're pretty well lined up. So we'll hire a worker. Good enough. It's not great. I'm scared. Let's go. Oh. Okay, well it's getting it. So I guess that's good. I mean, we might miss a little chunk there, but it looks like it's gonna get the whole field. So I think we're good. All right. This is our small tractor. I don't think that this is going to be great for pulling our tippers. So we'll use our bigger tractors. So we'll use this guy. No, sorry. We have two small tractors. Sorry. So this is also a small one. So we'll hold off on that one for a minute, because that's probably better for like spreading fertilizer or something like that. This one's going to be attached to our large tipper. We have the what's it called? Oh, I can't remember the mod name now. It's the mod right below the controls list on the left-hand side there, and it shows how full our tippers are. So, inspector mod, that's what it's called. Yeah, so we have that so we can see how full they are and what they're carrying. So, large harvesters, 73% full on barley, and our New Holland is 50% full on wheat. Alright, this guy is just cruising, so that's good. So we will pull right up and we will let him unload since he's already... Oh, see, I'm forgetting to drive like this, and I don't think I can do this. I think I'm going to have to do this because there's no way I'll crash for sure if I don't drive like this. So we'll just do this for now. So we'll let him unload the rest of this, and then we'll grab our mid-sized tractor and take it up the hill and unload our other guy. So this is only going to fill it up 26%. That's not bad. And then we'll just get him out of the way right there. And this is the tractor we want. So this is the tractor that we're going to use. And we're going to attempt to back this thing up. And I'm just going to use this mirror. Did it work? Oh shoot, I dropped my weight. It didn't work at all. Okay, keep it. Oh, there. Okay, we got it. We got it. All right, we're good. We're good. Let's pull through here as a shortcut. Hopefully we don't hit anything. All right. All right. So far, so good. All right, we're cruising in this. Holy crap, this thing's fast. This is a decent little tractor. All right. I like this. I can get used to driving with this thing. Take this turn. Try not to take out any trees. And we'll rip up the hill here because our New Holland is already full. Now, my concern is that I'm going to have to switch to empty it because I cannot see. Oh, this is a big hill. This is a bit rough. Alright, where is this thing? Okay, is it in the process of turning around? Oh no, it's facing us. Alright, so once we get to it, well, I guess we can do it because I can just wait till it starts unloading, and I don't know. I thought I could see in the rear view mirror, but you really can't because they're kind of pointed down. It'd be cool if I could see just a little higher. But we can eyeball it, and there we go. It's filling the back when I can see it, so that's good. I'll just show you. There we go. All right, so we'll leave him there. We'll see how he's doing. He's 50%. So our next order of business, I think, will be setting this sower up to start planting. Now, everything on this map is in euros, so it's a little different than our last one because things aren't worth as much. Well, they're worth the same amount, but it's going to look different when you look at it. Canola on this only sells for like 1,300 per liter, and it's like 2,300 in dollars. So that's just something we're going to have to get used to. I believe vehicles are also translated in that, although I'm not totally sure, so I have to double check that one. Again, I'm not driving. It's really hard to remember to drive in first person, and especially when you're trying to line stuff up. Let's unfold this. Try to get this lined up. Actually, that looks pretty decent. I can work with that. All right, so he's set up. Seed type, I think we'll still go with canola on this field to start. And we can quickly jump to this because he's going to need to unload. And unfortunately, he'll get to the end of this field before we get him unloaded, so he'll have to stop. And you know how I like efficiency, but oh well. Alright, perfect. %. So we're making good progress already. We'll see how the harvester does for this tower. I think he's gonna get screwed up, but I'm not totally sure how he's gonna react to it. I also don't think we're gonna do any hay for the first harvest here, so we're just gonna plant over that hay that he's dropping. And actually, I might as well disable this. So now it should just spray it everywhere. Or not. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, it's just gonna spray it everywhere. It's not gonna leave that trail behind because we don't need that. We'll unhire him, we'll disable it, and then we will hire him. Yeah, so I did miss a little chunk there at the start, but nothing too damaging. Yeah, that's fine. Hopefully he's not doing this at like a horrible angle. I can't tell. Oh, good enough. Yeah. What else are we gonna need to do? Actually, we'll empty this New Holland. while he's driving along here. This is actually a really long field. I didn't realize how long it was. It's quite a bit longer on both ends than field 20 there, so it's interesting. We should be able to start unloading this guy before he has to stop too, which is good. And the fact that we have 2 of these means that we can probably come pretty close to doing this entire field without having to go back and empty these. So that's always good. This is quite the process driving this thing. I definitely can't do this moving in third person, so you'll have to, or in first person, so you'll have to bear with me here. Oh shit. And I got it his way. Well, it's going to take some getting used to driving 2 of these at once. And almost empty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Alright. Hop out of his way. Pull over here where we've already harvested. Perfect. Alright. Right here we can stop. He can continue on his way, and we're gonna see what happens here. This is, I think he's just going to spin around. So I'm actually going to stop him myself. Yeah, okay. Can you go through this? Oh, it's just a scenery thing. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. So that's actually kind of nice because I think that they probably, or the mod probably did that because it just would have got these things stuck constantly. So yeah, I guess it's nice that we can just kind of drive through that, and as you can see, keep the straight line going, and we'll just keep an eye on them going the other way too. And how full? Okay, he's 77% full, so we can start emptying him. Actually, we'll wait till he turns around. Oh shoot, this isn't the right vehicle. Oh, now I'm gonna have to redo this thing. Ah, shit. Alright. Leave him there. We are gonna get our fertilizer spreader. We'll do this first. 89% full. So yeah, once he turns around, we can start emptying him. That should take us up to the tower, and then we'll guide him past that. Man, these hired workers are great. I don't know what we'd do without them. It'd be a slow-moving farm. So I mentioned that I have weights on all the front of my tractors. That's actually a really important thing in Farming Simulator. If you're not familiar with weights, weights they don't slow your vehicle down. They actually speed it up, because what they do is whenever you're pulling something, you have a lot of weight on the back, and it lifts the back of your tractor, or the front of your tractor, sorry. So the good thing about having weights, and hold on, let me take this guy over really quick. Shit. So the good thing about having weights is that you weigh down the front of your tractor, and it gets more traction when it's driving, which actually speeds it up. So it's very good to have weights on all your tractors. Now, there are different size weights because you don't want to have too heavy of a weight. So basically, you know, with your first tier of tractors, you want to have maybe the lighter ones, and then as you get bigger and bigger, go with the heavy ones. This tractor right here actually has the heaviest weight on it. It's pretty big, but we are pulling a lot of weight, so we do need, you know, a lot of front end weight as well to balance it out. So that's why we have weights, and like I said, you should be using those on your tractors too. I don't think we can catch this guy in time. Come on. He's going too quick for us. Alright, we got a pretty good harvest going so far. I'm liking this. And we got some variety because we have, you know, wheat, barley, and canola. Fill this guy. So my back one there is 72% full, and the front one there is 3% full. So I definitely lied when I said we could get this whole field done without emptying it, but at least it's less trips. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, empty. Perfect. Make sure he's out of the way here. Now, I think with this part, he's just going to drive right over. I'm hoping he doesn't turn. I don't think he will, but we'll see. Perfect. Oh, God, that is just excellent. All right, so we've survived our first bit of the power tower experience, and now we can start sowing. So let's hire a worker, and we are doing canola. Perfect. All right, here we go. And we can go pick up our spreader here and get that ready as well, because it can follow right behind that sower once it gets a little ways in. And like I said, I really want to get a second sower. We've got 3 fields. We're definitely going to need more than one, so that's probably the next thing I'm going to be looking to get. And we'll see how this thing spreads. I'm not sure the radius on it, but it said it was really wide, so it says I need to fill the implement, but I think if I hire a worker, it'll do it automatically. So we'll just need to back this up so it's like out of the way of this first worker. Oh, and I ran into a tree. I think he's still going to be in the way. We need to get like way back here. So we'll avoid this tree. Kind of hide in the woods here. Hopefully I don't get stuck. Alright, we will empty this guy while he's right beside us. Good timing. And actually we won't be able to fully empty him here because we're 80% full already. But we'll empty as much as we can, and then we will go dump this. As you can see, this tractor's starting to get a little labored because this is obviously a lot of barley in here, so he's going to definitely need to go and empty himself after this. 95, 96. Oh, I'm getting in his way apparently. Alright, 100%. We're going to branch off here. And yeah, he's struggling a bit on that hill. But we'll get going on the downhill here and quickly empty this out. Now we're cooking. And we can do this in first person mode. Don't want to go too fast here. Alright, so we've got this small little path that we can fit through. It's going to take us right over here to our... No! Oh my god, I went the wrong way. See, I don't even know where anything is right now. Oops. There we go. I knew I was going to run into stuff. Okay, so we're going right here. To this little area. Hopefully we can fit in here okay. Perfect. Alright, so we just want to watch the controls up there for when it says empty or whatever it's going to say. It's not saying anything. Oh, there it was. I just saw it. Unload. So we're going to hit unload and we'll just watch. Oh yeah, we got to pull forward more. There we go. We are going to empty this thing out. And it's going to get filtered into the silos inside. And we are fully emptied. And it's just going to disappear into the grate there. You can see it was starting to disappear. Okay. So keep in mind, of where that is so I don't drive past it next time. And we can stop right here for now. And we'll need to empty the New Holland. Can't even see it. Did I miss it? Where is it? Oh, okay, it's over the hill. Jesus. I don't know where it was. Stop? Oh, man, he's got a lot. We might need to switch to the other one here. We'll put a quick cut in the video here. We'll see in a second.